Giuseppe Meazza, after whom this iconic stadium is named. Well, mate, Trapattoni, Zaccheroni, the last to do so.
Result at Lazio, because Lazio were down to 10 men for longer than Inter were. Dynamic as anything in the league at the moment. Kessie and Benacer.
Antonio Conte, how do you feel that they're developing these teams? It's more a day when connections abound, a day when the 173rd Derby della Madonnina. The trumpeter Raffaele Cola with the voices of the fans, even if Shevchenko, Crespo, Vieri, now Ibrahimovic. I mentioned Giuseppe Meazza. Lautaro Martinez has scored in Inter's 3 league games so far. Lukaku and Brozovic with a goal in both derbies last season.
No intent from the centre forward.
Rebic is fine now, but Rebic is out after dislocating his elbow against Crotone. Ibrahimovic scoring the winning goal when Milan last won, and Inter were officially the home team. Along with Antonio Conte, has built a squad, built a team that looks like a Antonio Conte, bubbling, charismatic figure. He would leave holes and gaps at times, but something that Stefano Pioli has worked on. Positive start here for Inter. What a ball that is as well. 3 games in, and neither has lost even one. Part of that Danish team that won at Wembley. Kolarov gallops forward. Beyond Lukaku. Here comes Hakimi, but foul given for... And indeed, Bastoni now is significant. But at the... Ibrahimovic. Tricky bounce.
A left winger playing in that role.
Ibrahimovic, Çalhanoğlu, mopped up by Kolarov. Milan have their first corner of the contest. And look at this for a run. Ibrahimovic could be in here for Milan. He's got Rafael Leao behind him. It's a penalty for Milan in the 11th minute.
Well, he looked as though he'd done everything.
And Ibrahimovic denied. First time of asking by Handanovic, but then follows it in to give Milan the early advantage. Against Calabria now. Drop of the shoulder one way.
Saw the problems that Inter are having defensively.
The goals for him against Spezia. And look at that, it's an easy one for Ibrahimovic. It's 2. And just as in February, Milan take a 2-0 lead. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This on a curler. He played into Ibrahimovic's path. 2 derby goals for Inter. Now 6 for Milan. A wonderful run again there, and Ibrahimovic into stretch, who had curled his run to stay onside. And Lukaku.
It's just that arm there. Foul, I think, was given. That's everything right, Handanovic.
Duarte with the COVID-19 issues to resolve.
The moment again where now goes past D'Ambrosio. And it's...
Salamakers. Space here for Theo Hernandez. Vidal out sharply to De Vrij, hands behind his back, guarding Ibrahimovic. And Rafael Leao, sweet turn away from D'Ambrosio. And Kolarov feeding Perisic. Lukaku! 2-1. The men for the big occasion, Ibrahimovic and now Lukaku.
Well, good switch of play from Inter.
And San Siro with
frustrated and then takes a wild lunge. He's nowhere near the ball.
Barella, clever, cute, lovely layoff. Barella! It would have been a picture book goal.
Well, that's exactly what Antonio Conte...
Beyond Lukaku, there's Martinez off the line by Kier. That's another roll. Lukaku wants it on his left, really. Look at this for a battle. And Lukaku still gets to his feet and tries to again, and there's nothing doing from the referee. The other end with Çalhanoğlu, the ball is there for Ibrahimovic. Milan team now. Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, Barella. Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Combination with Martinez. Here they go again. Oof, for a moment by Barella. And now Lukaku. Martinez. Oh, lovely body shape. Defender over the top. There's Lukaku. And they left him unguarded. And those in black and blue on the sidelines. Lautaro Martinez. Milan players cautioned in that first 45. Wonderful skill, Calhanoglu. And Ibrahimovic and initially held by Theo Hernandez. Hakimi, Lukaku leaves it. Rafael Leao around the outside of D'Ambrosio. Didn't find the telling cross on the interbench. Romagnoli sliding in on Lukaku. Who played for both these clubs. Teed up here.
With Leao. Leao does go with his studs showing.
Vidal here. They're looking for the runner. Hakimi! Milan all looking across anxiously to see if there was a flag.
Well, I don't think
to see the presence of Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao has a go himself and isn't too far away.
Well, that's why Kessi's so important. He won 2 challenges.
Salamakers for Milan.
Face of the right.
Left, Perisic on the overlap. It's Barella! And a deflection off Kier.
Tried to make the most of it. Big yelp. Happy with the referee. Here's the challenge by D'Ambrosio.
It's and counting. Perisic, lovely ball in. Martinez gets to it. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, that was better from Perisic.
Comes Lukaku. Martinez to the left. Eriksen's there as well. And there is Kier. It might find its way to Lukaku. And he's away from Donnarumma. The referee gives the penalty. Maldini, who's made most derby appearances of all time, 56 of them. And the signal is...
They say that it was offside. When Eriksen first touched the ball to try and play it forward there, he actually doesn't try and play it. Was Lukaku in an offside position? That's maybe what...
Comes Castillejo. And here's Krunic.
Play with the outside of his boot. Get the return ball.
This time, Ibrahimovic. And Castillejo is the player who makes way. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, only momentarily. Barella now for Inter. Lukaku in pursuit, but Sanchez just behind. Pops it up here with Perisic.
Perisic into the Milan box he goes. Lukaku again. Good block again by Romagnoli.
We've seen from him today. Martinez. Lukaku! So close.
Well, if they were going to get back into the game, you'd imagine it was going to be through.
Romagnoli's got to do his bit against Lukaku. And he can't. And Tatarusanu has to stretch to his very limits. And it was a very good save. Ibrahimovic got it down, found a half a metre of space, and of course, he has scored out of nothing. Ibrahimovic strikes first for Milan against Inter.
Incredible, isn't it? Ibrahimovic, it's not his best strike, accidental, completely.
Perisic, Tatarusanu can't get it, Alexis Sanchez blocked away by Milan. Every single defender was tucking his arms in by his body.
And with Lukaku, if you're a centre-back, Romagnoli going in there, pushing him over, it's a foul.
The last action of this thrilling derby that never fails to deliver. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is Milan's match winner.
They don't defend well enough when they're being counter-attacked. They've got great front play, but
over, and we have a sense that the bigger picture.
Valladolid với Real Madrid bước đệm trong cúp C1. Valladolid đã thắng 4, hòa 9 và thua 10 trong số 23 trận đã đấu tại La Liga mùa này với tổng cộng 21 điểm, khiến họ ngụp lặn ở vị trí thứ 18 trên bảng xếp hạng. Vẫn còn nhiều thời gian để Valladolid vượt ra khỏi nhóm 3 đội cướp hàng, nhưng phong độ của đội bóng này đang trong những tuần gần đây là đáng thất vọng. 5 trận gần nhất, Valladolid không thắng, 2 thua, 3 hòa. Trái ngược với đội chủ nhà, Real Madrid đã thắng trong 3 trận đấu gần nhất Zidane và các học trò chắc chắn muốn tận dụng lợi thế sân nhà, tận dụng lợi thế hiện tại để có thêm 3 điểm nhằm nuôi hy vọng bám đuổi Atletico Madrid. Tín hiệu đáng tích cực gần đây cho thấy Real Madrid xuất phát từ hàng thủ đang dần được cải thiện. Họ chỉ để thủng lưới 1 bàn trong 3 trận thắng vừa qua. Sau trận đấu này, Real Madrid sẽ tiếp tục thi đấu xa nhà trên sân của Atalanta trong khuôn khổ vòng 16 đội Champions League. Có thể Zidane sẽ cho một vài học trò dưỡng sức trước Valladolid